Uh, so let's see. Let's create a new app. Okay. So let's go to Rails new YT. Ah, I should use Postgres. Okay. Yeah, because database, right? PostgreSQL, right? I did not test. I'm recording, right? Okay, good. All right. So what's next? The first thing we're going to do is to create that basic search, right? So we'll call it YouTube search model. Okay, and then the second we're gonna post based in that code. So just watch, just don't take notes. That's okay. I'm clicking on this guy, and the third idea is I need to store the videos after I search it. See how over here it just print out, but what I really care about is just the title of the video and the ID of the video. You could actually, get more like the channel the video is from, or the name of the playlist or the author, right? But we'll do some simple things. So here is YT. Okay. So in here, um, with a new model, model is just a class. Ruby, everything is a class. So don't worry so much about um, where to put it. If you're not sure, create an empty model. And it's not a Rails model. It's a class model, YouTube search RB.
So it's not a table, just a model.
It's just a model, right? So I put this kind of code in. So we already know that the new API client is using something different that breaks the old code. So for now, let's go to gem file, add this gem, but we use the version before 0.9, right? Let's paste it. That's okay. Version before 0.9. So when I bundle this, I'll get the, where is it? Google API. So if you look at Google in gemfile.lock, from gemfile.lock, that's 0.8.6. Okay, so it means that now I will see it loaded from the bundle. This gem is already loaded, so I can do Google API / API client. Right? It's true. Perfect. Let's copy this code. Right? Now it means I can use this get service method. I go into this class name. So let's have a class YouTube search. Okay, let's paste in this method. So what does it need? This is just a method to get you the client and YouTube. But I don't want to write this one because I want to store it. Yeah. So technically, let's do it the easy way. You store it as a variable. I'll just do it this way so it's easy for you guys to understand. That's okay, right? Nothing changes. What happened just now is local variable. Now is instance variable. But because of this, I can access this client and YouTube from other places.
Okay.
But I cannot access from the console if I have, A is YouTube search .new, I cannot just get client on YouTube because it's an instance variable. I mean, you can, but that's not easy. So the easier way is just do def client, return new client. Same idea, right? Right. Same idea with the next one, def YouTube, return new YouTube. So this is like getter, right? And they already set the value. Right. Sounds good.
So when you run this, it gives you two variables that you can access.
You never want to use this without calling get service. So technically, if you want, you can do this as initialize. Then this method is run when you do .new, which is fine, right? it's, for example, I mean, I'm just giving you an example. If you want things to be more convenient, then you call get service. Okay, so I do that, but I keep this method separate so I can know what it is. Developing, developer key.
So you don't have to type get service all the time. You have just
Right. So
new.
new. Yeah, exactly. So let's paste this thing. Okay. API service name. Okay. So now we need to replace this guy in here. So I already pasted. Oh, I don't have it. Okay, here. So that's the whatever I copied from the API. You have to go to the Google API console, create a project, and then go to the YouTube URL to enable it. Remember that now? So find it somewhere. So I have the YouTube thing. Great. Let's look at search. Like this throw up, you don't have to worry now. All it's doing is that it gives you the default option to search. What you care about is this method. Okay, so this execute method, it's when it's search, it pass in so I can get the search response as a method here. So let's try it. Now I'll paste it right here. Okay, so I'm searching. Let's say I have a method I call search, you know, some query. So text query, right? And in this message, this search method over here, that will be query. It's okay. Max result, we could change it. You know. Okay. Let's pause this. Okay, let's resume. Right. We're searching. This is just calling the search, and you see how you can get the search result by data and items. Are you ready? Now, max result 25, no problem. And then you can do this max result, or let me just create a different way. Max result, you can get it from somewhere, but in Ruby, right? So you just max result is now you return 25. It's up to you. So you can do a constant, or you can create a method. Alright, let's just align this a little bit. So we have search response. We know that we have to get the response as items. Okay? So what if we have a model called search item or search result? Okay?
To get all the
YouTube
data.
result. Yeah.
Okay. Where did the data.items come from? Is that given from
It come from the API call. It returned, but now we will lose it. So that's okay. For the first time you can lose it, but I'm going to create a model. Rails generate resource. We call it call it result. And in this result, I can have some raw data that is basically it's some sort of JSON data.
Okay, still not a table.
So I just call it maybe like raw data, right? I just call it raw data, and then it's actually with Postgres you can use JSON. So
what is the difference between Rails view resource? What is the resource?
I just do some controller and model.
Oh, okay.
So just a little bit more than just model, but not too much. Scaffold is too much. Okay. So reg db migrate.
Sorry.
All right. Now, what happened? I need to also create, right?
Oh, so you don't have the data.
Great. Hey, anything? What's your question?
Maybe I can ask that.
Oh, you can ask me online, yeah? Or call. Okay. All right. So my idea is that what model do we generate? It's called result, right? So we have it. We should have something called result. Now, over here, I have search dot data search response, right? Dot data dot items. This whole thing. Dot items. Now I can save these guys. Okay. So each do, right? You can have this as result, but search result, same thing. But now I can do result dot create some raw data as search result. it will be, you actually want to convert it to JSON. So that's my idea. I want this to work. Does it make sense? I want to create this guy. Okay.
So result is the row in the table and the model that you made.
So if we're lucky, if it works.
Raw.
Alright.
What is the raw? Raw.
It's
just
a column I just created.
Oh.
Look at the schema file. Just a JSON
okay.
column. So,
I didn't know you could make it easy.
right? So technically, you can have like a method that return search something that return the items. But I don't want to call YouTube every time because my API is expensive. So technically, I'm doing a shortcut here. But all right, if I do that, what happens? Actually, to make my method easier, here search I should always return just items. So like this. Okay, let me keep it simple for you guys to see this first. All right, let's try it one more time. Rails console. A dot YouTube search dot new. Okay, now I complain. There's no Google. So, all right, it's okay, right? Let's try one more time. A dot equal YouTube search dot new. Right, and then now a dot get service is already done. So you see that now I have a dot client, a dot YouTube. So that's good. But next is a dot search. So let's search for something like called Coder School. Okay. All right. So what error do we get? It cannot convert this result into JSON. It's a tricky monster. So I keep this very simple for now, and I'll convert it later. So that's the result. So I call this as search response. Search. Oh, this is a little tricky, huh? Let me explain it. But basically, I'm caching it. So I'm caching it for this query. And basically, search is by default is a hash. Okay. Now, when you search, if there's a result for the search, then if there's this, then you just return it. If this is the result, then return search. So I don't want to search twice in a row the same query. I'm just trying to save some API calls here. So if you search for the word Coder School again, it will return it. It's stored in this object right now. If you search for something new, then it will go here, and when it's done, it's stored in this query. Alright, so let me try that one more time. Do this to show you that new a.search Coder School. Let me, ready? A.search Coder School again. Very fast. Alright, so what is in it? So let me get some B. That's the value in it. It's just a list of values, so count 25 results. First result, it's this type. It's a data type, and then you can look at it here. There's some .id, .kind. So let's say .id. See, .kind. So it's different type. So in here, it's a video. You see this? And now you can have this as videos, channels, and playlist. Okay, so maybe you can have a YouTube video model, YouTube channel model, but this is easy now. I am going to display this on the website. I will display this. Let's run Rails server. Rails server, right? And because I cached this, now you see that's really convenient. Let's see. Let's see def. I want to return all the videos I found. There's this snippet thing. So Let's just get only the videos, okay? So what do I have? I have B is a list of guys, and then in B you have each of them you have ID, and then you have kind. So technically I can map B dot ID dot kind, and I see that some of them are video, some of them are channel.
What does map do?
Map just from one array to another.
Array. Okay.
Okay, so that's video. Okay, that's cool. So you see that I can actually do map video ID. ID, right? What is it? ID dot video ID. So there's no kind. Search result that. Oh, it will not work for some of them. So, for example, only the video. So B dot, here's B. You can select the video. B dot select, where E dot ID dot kind is YouTube video. So for those guys, so let's say that array is C. Now you can do C dot ID dot video ID. So those are the IDs that I needed. Technically, when you store in the database, you only need to store this maybe, right? And then you go there. Okay, to show you when I go here, I need to display. Let's look at the route files very quickly. Results. Okay, so I go to like results. Let's see, right? So let's implement this. View result index file.
So from the JSON, you map the UIDs to get the UID table, to make a UID table.
To yeah, JSON. No, we don't have the JSON yet. But let's say form. This is just a standard form, so I don't care. Actually, you can find a Bootstrap form, you know, if you want. But I just don't need form. I just do form tag. Submitting to myself. Okay. In here, text field tag query. Okay. So let's say Q, and then here you will submit tag. Submit search. So what do we want here? We want to display. That's okay, right? This is a form, and you do this, and then you search. So let's say you have, for this kind of search, you want it to be method get. Okay. So when I submit, I go to result get. This one. So my query is params Q, because if you look at this file, it's Q. So when you search for something right now,
It'll assign it to Q.
this will be Q. You don't care about the other ones. This one. So now what we want is in this guy, I want to search for results. YouTube search. So I have YouTube search. Let's say search that, and then result is search dot. Do we? Yeah, it's a search method, right? YouTube search here.
Oh, sorry.
Search method. Okay. So maybe YouTube. Okay. Search query, right? Which is the same thing as this params, but just make it easier to see. Now I have this result, but I want to see the videos. Yeah. So videos. Let's look at this. Videos for all the guys. There are many ways for you to do this. I'm going to do something similar for you guys to see here. Type out each. Yeah. All right. Let's store all the videos of this search. Okay. Ready? You have this search, but we want to do a little bit more. So search query dot each thing. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, so this down here, search. Let me see. We'll just do dot each here. Okay. My search each one, but I will store my videos. Videos, nothing. I want it more powerful than this. So channels, thing. Playlist. Ready? So this is empty. So when you go through each one of them, when this has happened, your videos is, you see how it says snippet and ID, right? Maybe you store the whole thing. So let me just store the whole thing here. Store search result. Wait, search result. Same thing over here. I will not need it. Search result. Here will be search result. I'll show you. Right. Well, let's see. Now I have those guys. Of course, I still need to return this search query. It's okay, right? Next time you search again, it just skip. It already has the data. I still return search query, but when I search, I also create these guys. Now, actually, I can do more. Yeah, that's good. Now, to get the search videos, I can define this method. The same, but here's a faster way. You just do attribute reader videos. It's the same. Playlist, right? And channels. Alright. So now I know that up here I just have this result. Okay. And actually I want this YouTube search attribute. It's cool. Now this YouTube search is very powerful. I can have YouTube search, and you can do things like this. So you search, but you have the result. That's okay. So yeah, let's have that as results. But you can have like videos. What is your video? YouTube search dot videos. Okay. So let's display down here. If videos, you want this to be maybe a list, a table, right? So let's do, down here will be, the first column is title, and the second column is URL, right? So down here, technically, if you want it to be T-body, and up there is T-head, T-head. If you use Bootstrap, then you just do that. T-head, not div. That's
fast.
You know,
Hard to
T-head.
complete.
Right? So you just do T-head. Okay. And down here we'll be using T-body. It's nicer to grab it under that. And so let's do each. So videos dot each. So now, do you know what to type in each row? The first one is dot snippet dot title. Second is snippet video dot id dot video id. Right? Actually, let's do the third one. We call this debug. You can hide it. You know, let's see. You know, you can have like debug is, you can click on the debug button, it will show this, or you can hide it on HTML. But now I have video, I just display it. Debug. So that's like, you can actually print what it looks like. Alright, let's see.
Oh, the debug is a command.
Yeah, it's a helper. Alright, so snippet doesn't get typed correctly.
Con hết tiết rồi đó.
Dạ, bây giờ xuống. Dạ, hết tiết rồi. Ok.
Thông cảm nha.
Dạ, vâng.
Mấy cái vụ này.
Vâng, xong. Vâng.
Nhà trường nó nói chú.
Dạ. Cho con 5 phút. Very good. Okay. You can create a new model called video. In that model, you have this as your YouTube ID. I create a new model for you right now, and you can store this later, but I create a simple model here, right? Class video, and in this model, when you do initialize video not new, you can type like YouTube ID. So let's say it has an attribute called YouTube ID. Now because of that, then now you can have the URL. What is the URL?
The ID, youtube.com, then the ID.
Watch this one.
What's question?
So we put this in here, but down here we'll have YouTube ID. Right? So in your YouTube search now, it's easier. You can just do model.new. But I'll do something really quick here. Go to controller. Now this is the model, so I can map. You can do map each video here. Well, keep this as video. Alright, I'll map inside. Let's go into this YouTube search. Okay, so create this video method. Okay. Actually, let's do it down here faster. Video here, search result. Instead of search result now, we create a new video. So video.new, right? And then so this video and video dot you can do like YouTube ID is this video dot ID dot video ID. That's as an example. I actually want this whole thing to be, sorry, this part's a little confusing because I'm changing my mind. This is, let's say I call this my raw data.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Or like result, right? Raw result. And when you have that raw result, then you can have a lot of flexibility here. Raw result dot ID dot video ID. Right? So it means down here I just have video dot new dot raw result equals search result, and then video is video. So that's my video, right? But because of that, I have this video. I now have the URL. So on the view, all right, we have to go. Need to start moving, otherwise they will go crazy on us.
Okay.
All right, so in here now I can
like
link
that.
to. You see, let's say video ID is this guy. We change this whole thing, right, to video ID, and that's okay, right? That's clear, right? So now I can have link to video.video ID, video.url. Don't use ID. ID is the Rails thing. So if I go to this page, it search, and then oh, it doesn't understand that snippet anymore. So let's say dot title. And now you can just do a title. What is title? Raw result dot snippet dot title. I'm scared. Here come. So video dot title. Does it make sense? So this now become only understand the model. Keep your controller really simple. Right? So now you click on this. It takes you to the video, but you can do better, right? You can find this embedded URL, right? Where is it? Under embed, and you can copy this entire URL. You can have it in here as embedded code, right? And I just paste this whole string in. Well, because there are many ways to do a string, but let's say in this case it is a string, and down here is your video, no, URL, right? So allow full screen frame, boom. So now over here, I just need to display. Let's change this to video dot embedded code. Okay. So go back to this page, refresh, and then this has to be HTML safe. So you can say raw. You have to tell this is raw HTML. And by now, when it loads properly, oh, YouTube doesn't allow you to do it to embed this video yet. So we have to look into how to fix that. But let's see. So then you search for this. Diffuse in a frame, right?
Is there a gem that can do that automatically?
Yeah, YouTube for sure they allow you to do that. So YouTube diffuse embed, right? And then you see why. Try it with what is the difference? Embed. Huh. Oh, because I used the wrong URL. See? Without embed. The correct URL is this embed URL. So, let's go here. Def embed URL, right? That will be this plus, right? Video ID. Okay, so this will be embed URL. Yeah, so when you search now, you can let people play. And then you can also watch event, they can play or stop. And then you can also keep track of what's being played. But that's the result, okay? Alright, so I'll push this for you guys to take a look.
You get that?